Hello? I I think we got it, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, the first scuff. Here we go. Oh goodness. Hi, guys. Am I a real streamer now? Alright, I fixed it. I say I fixed it. My husband actually helped too because he's delightful and I love him very much. Oh goodness. Yeah, it was an issue with the game was pulling the incorrect resolution, and so it was just throwing everything off. So we should be good. Technically, now that I know what's going on, we could probably go back to Wolf Among Us, but I kind of don't want to risk it. So I think we're going to save that for next week. I'll launch that game later off stream and go through that and see if that was what was originally causing that one to be an issue and if that just like cascaded down to this one as well. But I've lost both the cats, so we don't have cat cams at the moment, which means I can also get rid of that bed. Okay, we good? That's exciting. Okay, delightful. Who buddy. All right. Perfect. All right, well, let's go ahead and hop right in. I feel like we've wasted a decent chunk of time. So I may go a little later tonight just to make up for that, depending on where a good pause point is at the game, but we'll call that on the fly. And thank you guys so much for coming back and hanging out. I love you guys so much. Let's go ahead and get started. I know I mentioned her with the last game as well, but Gab Smolders, absolutely adore her. If you guys are ever looking for somebody to watch, and somebody that definitely really pays attention to the game, enjoys every game that she plays, and does such a great job at just being the essence of cozy and just such a good person to just listen to. But she has a wonderful playthrough of this. I started watching it and then was like, I really like that, and I don't think I want to really know a whole lot about it, so I stopped watching it. But the little bit I did see, this game looks incredible, and I'm excited to get going and get started. It's already so beautiful. Oh my god. Ugh, to have a place like this one day. That is absolutely the goal. And it's locked. My camera is blocking the achievements, but that one was let me in. Shake a locked door. What do we got here? Letter from the groundskeeper. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated, though I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much. Signed, Bennett. Okay. What's this? Got a package for me, Arabella Green. Let's open it up. Forgotten Flora. An Herbarium by Arabella Green. It's my book. From Mayflower Publishing House. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you've completed your research. And we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Interesting. Forgotten Flora, researched and compiled by Arabella Green, Mayflower Publishing House, 1890. Ooh, okay. We've got maps, a fresh start. Maps. That makes sense. We haven't discovered anything else. So I assume these will fill in as we start moving around and finding things. Ooh, this is cool. I'm excited to fill that in. Tab to close. We unlocked the door. I knew it was as easy as picking up a parcel. Make sure there's nothing else in here though. I feel like this is a type of game that hides little story secrets everywhere. Oh, I can't go that way. Alrighty then. Yeah, I would love to have a greenhouse someday. He's so cool. A fresh start. A new plant. Ooh, windmill wort. Oh, these scientific names are gonna kick my butt. Anemone februa. I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I'll need to research its temperature requirements first. We've got to find some clues about this guy. Interesting. We've got different types of wildflowers. We've got the windmill wort, the checkered lily, sword lily, and the daffodil. And then their ideal temperature clues. Important clues get added to their barium where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. I can add a clue? Interesting. Alrighty then. Let's see, ideal soil temperatures for woodland flowers. So we know the windmill flower was a volcanic, the windmill wort is a volcanic flower. So we've got that list depending on what country it's from. Interesting. So does that mean that I can add that as a clue? I like it. I like it, Picasso. Ooh, give me seeds. So pretty. Super cool. Potting instructions. Place pot on saucer, add soil to pot, plant a seed, and then water the seed. No. Okay, so there's pot on saucer, and we need to add soil. Scoop. And then, come back, please. And then plant the seed. And then, it's a little seedling. That's so freaking cute. Okay. Compost. I don't know why I thought that was a drawer that we had to close. And I was like, how do we close it? Temperatures. Okay, so I assume we would adjust this to change the temperature in here. But we've got to figure out what temperature is needed. So I assume there's going to be something somewhere that lets us know where this plant is from. Alright, Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Horse bus driver refuses to work in these conditions. Ooh. Postcard from Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike I came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Perfect. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Ooh. Hi, Kat. I finally got Botany Manor to play. So we are still on Botany Manor. We just started. So we, picked up the original stuff in the room and we came in here and we've got a couple things where we're trying to figure out this windmill wort, the best temperature that it grows in. And we just saw a postcard, which I can add to our clues here. So we've got all the clues now for this one. So we know that it grows in Sicily and is a volcanic flower. So we want it to be 60 Celsius in here, which is a roasty toasty, I believe. This way. Okay. Can I just speed up? I can. I don't know if I have to start fresh. If it has to, like, bloom while the temperature is corrected. So let's try that. Let me put you, my friend. Aha, there we go. Grow, little guy, grow. Yay! Oh, it's so great. Oh, it does windmill. Oh, I love it. We got an achievement for growing the windmill wart. It's so delightful. It's so pretty. The windmill wort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains air purifying qualities so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. I love it. You're so cute, my friend. Can I grow the other one too? Can I just go there? Come on, little guy. Grow. Oh, I love them. Little, like, twinkling successful music is so delightful too. Think over here. I'm sure I probably have to put those in a specific spot. No, we can go out. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. Go to the right first. Cute little sitting area. I can sit. Oh, we got take a break. Sit down on a seat. Oh man, this would be so beautiful to just sit and have a cup of coffee in the morning. What do we have here? Drawing from nature. Let's open that one. Cute. Okay. What are you? Something I can have. Anything hiding over in this corner? No. Okay. I'm like always of the mindset that I'd rather go check now than get like 20 minutes down the road and be like, that one corner that we didn't look at. Of course there's something over there. It's so pretty. Ugh, it's so gorgeous. I'm like starstruck by how pretty this game is. Hello? Oh, hello? I don't think anybody's there. Can you imagine if somebody just popped up on the other side? It's like, this is not the kind of game we're playing. At least I certainly hope not. Okay. I'm gonna go this way first. Ooh, things. A key. Ooh, a key to the entrance garden. Alright, keys. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. Signed myself. I put that there. Botany Manor, home of the Green family. Okay. So if they ring the bell, it means we have a delivery. The whimsy horror game. Dude, games like that exist, and I honestly, like, I imagine they would lure? That's the right word. Me into like the comfort, which is, I am sure, the intention. The intention. Oh my god. I don't know what is going on with my brain, but just they lure you into that false sense of security, and you just kind of forget where you are. I mean, I had that a little bit last week, and that wasn't even intending to be a cozy one. But when we were down in the basement and like looking at all of the things on the board that Clive had, I like completely forgot where we were for a moment because I was just like, oh, there's so many things to read. This is so nice. And then like took a step back and looked around and I was like, I don't I should probably just go in the house first. Like I want to explore. I just want to run free. Ooh, okay, we got another. Oh my god. He's a duck. I love him. His name is Dennis. Yeah, that's Dennis the duck right there. I wasn't expecting to be able to unlock this many doors and whatnot this fast. Okay, let's see. What's in here? Ooh, is this where I can put my plants that I'm growing? I love it. Oh, papers. Hopgood Household, July 1890. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains aspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we'd be writing each other in our fifth decade about such endeavors. Love that. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course, let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. So sweet. All right. So yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be the room where we like keep the things that we're growing. Hold on for it, Dennis. You got it, buddy. Survivors of adversity. New plants. Okay, well let's look here because there was a. Go back to the index. Okay, a fresh start. Let's see if there's anything else with this. There is. Okay, so we've got one other plant. It seems in this first section. So I'm gonna say we go back in here. I cannot close the door. Apparently raised in a barn, leaving all the doors open. We'll explore a little bit more out here and see what we can find. It looks like we've got another flower. One of the cats has those zoomies right now. I can just hear them tearing through the living room. Orchard. No. Dang it. Oh. I'm all the good air out. Yeah. But the beautiful thing about here is the fresh air is everywhere. Is this the other side of that? Oh. Can I climb it? I can't. I can get stuck on a tree though. That's impressive. A little aqua duck. When in doubt, always go right. A stick. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that TikTok where it's the dog that's carrying the stick. It's like, found a stick on the ground and now I'm gonna use it. All this power that I found, gonna totally abuse it. And it keeps going on, but that's the part that always gets stuck in my head. Another duck. Dennis's sister, Daniela. Amazing. Can we go in here? Of course we can. You know, I complained about being able to open too many doors. That's my own fault. I did this to myself. These are cute little things. I like these purple ones. They are my favorite so far. I want to grow them myself. These little, like, mushroom statues. I don't know if they're intended to be mushrooms, but that's what they look like, and they're really cute. Let's back up the front. What's this? I don't think there's anything else over this way. I'm so sorry, you guys, and thank you again for just hanging out. Okay, we've got a walking stick. All right. Clover Gardens, April 1889. My dear friend, good luck on your trip. I would have loved to join you like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we meet next. I'll never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others. Whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I am inspired and look forward to hearing all about it. Your friend always, Eleanor. So cute. Okay, if we take this, zoom, enhance. Okay, I don't think there's anything about the walking stick. Okay. All right, yeah, it seems like we need to work on some things to get into the couple of places that are locked. So I do feel like into the house is now the way to go. Honey, I'm home. Oh, there's a lot of stuff right off the bat. Okay. Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing the history of your lineage. Cool. As per as per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Amazing. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. Delightful. That's such a cool way to do that. Cool. Well, there's us. There's Arabella and Sister Elizabeth. Elizabeth married Arthur. Oh, buddy. It's a lot of people. Okay. I'm sure we're going to need that at some point. A little beetle. Those are horrible. Let me sit down again. Guys, so is there a tree in our living room? Anybody? No? Okay. Joyce? Hired a very interesting designer for that one. Great Western Railway, Taunton to London Paddington. Issued for return journey, first class, elderly discount applied. Oh, there's like a dot for something on the other side of the wall. I was like, what am I able to interact with right here? I'd like to open you, but I don't think I can yet. You don't look good, my friend. Like you've seen better days, but also you're a giant tree inside a house, so you probably have seen better days. Okay. Dartmoor all the year round, home to breathtaking sights. Pound for Pound for Wistman's Wood and Becky Falls, the Dartmoor line. Pyrophiles. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Cool. Facts about pyrophiles. Uh, their seeds typically possesses tough shells. Jeez Louise. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. Hmm. Cool. Is that one of our flowers? One of our plants? Was this a tree? The Fulgoria? Oh boy. I came across the Fulgoria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. Do you have any clues? Yeah, at this point, I don't know if like everything that can be a clue is considered a clue, or if we have to like pick and choose which ones we add as clues. So we may have to clear that out. We'll see. Oh, I was still looking. What was I doing? Okay, ash plume. This might be a tough case to crack. Do we have anything? Ooh, okay, so we still have. Okay, so it is. Okay, so we've got the ash plume, the pyrophile, and then those are the general clues, and then we have to assign them to the correct flower, more than likely. Locked and locked. Okay, cool. Let's head back to the other side. Let's see, is there anything over here? Ooh, things. A well-lit photograph. What are you? Camera experiment 2, 12/5/1890. I'm very pleased with this picture. It looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. Cute. Love it. Oh, definitely better on the other one. Camera experiment number 3, May 13th, 1890. The picture's so dark, impossible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of that incredibly expensive flash powder. Oh, that one's really blurry. Camera experiment number 1, May 10th, 1890. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry though. I'll have to investigate the camera settings. Ooh, we got new scenes. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Reset the clues, because I don't think those are correct. Okay. Do you think that's the one that we plant under this guy? That may encourage him to grow? Ooh, what are you? Oh, my parents. Ew, I love it. You can go in there. Well, let's shall we? Oh my, okay. So we've got sulfur, potassium, magnesium, phosphor, sodium, titanium, zinc, and barium. Do we have any pages telling me what? No. Okay. The art of painting in oil and fresco. I like this vase. It's a really cute vase. Oh, I love this room too. It was so pretty. Botanical folk tales. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming of age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a Fulguria. There we go. Made it there eventually. This flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes or striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. Fun. Okay. I always love things like that. Like learning from different cultures and like just different like rituals they would have or just things that they believed. It's so cool. What's me and my sister? Verbs. I was on my way home from work today and I had looked up and the car next to me just had this chunky little bird. Like he looked like this guy right here. Just sitting up top, just looking at me. And I took a picture of it and I sent it to my husband with just chonk. So cute. I love fat birds. They're like truly the cutest. I love it so much. And anytime there's a bird outside of our place, it's typically me and all the cats staring at the bird, and just all of us lined up, them chittering and me and being like, "It's so fat, it's so cute." We got a key for the back terrace. All right. Piano woman, play the harpsichord. Lady from nope, letter from Farmer Charles. Lord, Lady Arabella, these past weeks I've been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they think a storm must be coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of coffee, I'd advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. How are you? Oh, the flash powder. Chemical composition: potassium and magnesium. We may need to make more potentially. Is the yeah, because the plant would only grow during lightning. So what that letter says is true, that the camera flash is reminiscent of the lighting. She's out of lightning. She's out of flash powder though, so we need to add potassium and magnesium in a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. Off we go. Whoa. 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. Nope, go back. 2 potassium and 1 magnesium. That's disposal. Okay. Let's see. Now, where do you go? In there? Hey, okay. Anything else in here before I... Your new lumen photographic flash lamp. Instructions: fill the container with flash powder. You should have just done that. Close the container. Press the button connected to the camera and the lumen flash and witness a bright flash. Anything on the back? Can't imagine the feeling of those glasses that like sitting behind my ears all day. I'm really glad modern glasses are not hooked like that. I'm pretty sure that would drive me insane. But then again, I also have a ton of piercings in my ears, so having anything sitting like that is not crazy fun anyways. Okay, let's head back. We'll see if we can plant one of those. What was the lightning one? Fulgoria? Odds. Flash powder bottle, we needed a clue for that. The letter from the farmer in the folklore book. I'm assuming the photographs as well. There's one more. I'm gonna go back to the other side and go look at the things that were over there again. This one in particular. I think that was on... Okay, so just the pirate files. Okay, is that one that we have in here? Ash Plume. I assume that's going to be the pirate files. Makes sense to me. I'm not sure what that one would be just yet. Okay, let's step back outside. Over here. Yeah, because we've got... Okay, so we want soil, then you, and then water. Oh, I think this one's going to be really pretty blue. I'm excited to see that one. And then we're going to go back over here, and we're going to use the flash on it. We can put it there. Okay, we need to close it. Yay! Yay, we grew the Fulgoria. I will get that word eventually. Fulgoria only grows during thunderstorms where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. So cool. Is it this one? That doesn't feel right. Okay. So there's potentially another clue for that around here somewhere. You know what? We're gonna set you down for a second. Go right there. We'll finish investigating the room. Now that I don't have things in my hands. Got everything? Oh, thanks. Okay. Now I have no idea what this does, but there is a hot spot under the tree in the foyer area. Which makes me think something's supposed to go there. I have no idea if it's supposed to be this. We can try. So we know how to make another one if for some reason something happens to it. Ta-da! Okay. Never mind. Up, bud. Okay. Saw that. I think that was everything down here. We still have one more clue to add to our journal for that flower. And I honestly don't know what it would be. But there could very well be something upstairs as well, though. Another little chunky bird. Ooh, a library hall. It's like A through I. 3 letters for the library hall. I'll circle back to that. Are you blocked? Yeah, you're blocking by the tree. Okay. Cool. Okay, so to get into the library hall, we need a 3-letter word. Please. We'll head back downstairs and see if there's anything else down here. I keep seeing the little dots like through the walls, and I'm like, yeah, what's that? What can I click? So it's for my parents. I have a really bad habit of just accidentally skipping right over things. So there's a distinct possibility that it's something that's very obvious. I like this little guy. Like a pothos, and those are some of my favorite plants. I don't believe there's anything else here. I think this was just explaining the lightning. How it makes that plant grow. Wait, I had a key, didn't I? I had a key, right? Yeah, from the back terrace. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go find the door that would go through. Maybe back outside, because well, no, there's a couple doors over on the side. We'll go check over here first. What were you? Back terrace. There it is. Open, please. Thank you. Some oranges on the other side. Can I get that? Just reach my little hand in. Hey, Bagel. We ended up going with Botany Manor. Yeah, I ended up having a weird issue where they were trying to hold a completely different like resolution, and so that's what was goofing everything. So I got this one to work, and instead of chancing it with Wolf Among Us, I was like, we'll just stick with this one. But enough stuff for the night. Oh, that's so cute. It's like a little koi fish on a little vase. Adorable. Oh my goodness. There's like so many things in here that I'm like, I want that in real life. Ooh. Flowering Plants of Great Britain by Anne Pratt. Just so peaceful hearing all the birds. Okay, what do we have down here? More things. Seed log. Summary of some seeds I gathered this year and the location I found them in. Cow parsley from Blackdown Hills, poppy, Cheddar Gorge, buttercups, Steert marshes, ash plume, Wistman's wood. Ooh, wasn't that on the sign? That was inside, so we might be able to assign that one to the ash plume. Wood, anemone, Holford comb, wild thyme, fullbone wood, and foxglove from Ford Abbey. Okay, so we can add the Dartmoor poster because I'm pretty sure Wistman's wood was on that poster. Yay. Cool, so we can grow an ash plume once we figure out exactly how it grows. Exciting. Ooh, do you think the tree inside was like burned? So we think this ash plume is gonna help that? From Rosewood House, 5th of May, 1890. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They are the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The two squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. Squirrels are so freaking cute. I remember a few years ago, my grandma would keep just like a bunch of peanuts and like different kinds of nuts. And she had this one squirrel that just kept coming back and kept coming back. And then it had babies and kept bringing the babies. And my grandma was like, you got to stop bringing them because they were like teeny, teeny, tiny, like still no fur, like little naked mole rat looking things. They were so freaking cute though. River sounds delightful. Hazel Patterson kitchen notes, Thursday. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. Chopping less flour, milk, eggs, meats, potatoes, and beans. Ooh, the kitchen key. Yay! Okay, I think that's about everything that's down here. That's locked from the other side. Can you take a peek on what's over there? It's just a path that leads somewhere. Okay. Alright, so let's head back up to the kitchen then. I must turn too soon. Okay. Painting room. Wait, okay, let's double check. Yeah, Wistman's Wood was on the Dartmoor poster. Perfect. Like them in, please. So pretty. Oh my goodness. I really am just like obsessed with this art style. It's so gorgeous. My brain keeps like trying to find patterns in everything, so I like step back from this and I'm like, okay, there's got to be a code here somehow. Go in there. In the University College London, June 1853. Dear Lady, We received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden in domestic space where it may be appreciated. Potions at the college, nope, positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Signed, Professor John Altrincham. Boo. There's the broken mortar. The history of Dartmoor, given by a resident natural history professor. The professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forest and woods, how early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture using fire as their method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland we knew and loved today came into existence. Well, I have a feeling that maybe. Oh, flash lamp manual. Okay, I didn't realize there was a page 2. Okay. I think the lecture and the seed log are both of those. And then here we can finish this one with the flash lamp manual. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Then that tells us that anything else we get, the last 3 clues are all going to be for this guy, because I don't believe... Yeah, we're just missing 3. Oh, cool. It tells you... I didn't notice that earlier, but it tells you, like, where it's found, so if you're missing one, you know roughly where to go. That is a nice quality of life thing. Hazel's priceless recipes for the home farm workshop and every department of human endeavor. Hazel's priceless recipes, roasted chestnuts. This is a simple recipe perfect to warm those cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts, they're easily forged. The main difficulty with chestnuts is that they have a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan above the fire and wait until you hear a pop. This means your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. Cool. So we know that's gotta be here. Cooking book. Read. Blessed is this kitchen, by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is the hearth with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. I think I said construction. Oh well. Okay. Oh, one of those scale thingies. We're going to be measuring something. Mysterious symbol. Looks like a little sheep raising a flag. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be weighing just yet. We will be weighing something. Was that other thing potentially a clue? No. Let's go through this door over here and see what we've got back this way. Ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's wood. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befell those trees in Wistman's wood. Got another duck. It's Duncan. I'm not gonna remember these names. I think we've got Duncan, Dennis, and Daniela right now. To someone special. Dearest Hazel. I don't know why I'm saying Hazel. Dearest Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. Oh. So we have a stack of oak logs, maple logs, cherry logs, and birch logs. And a smokery. I assume these are for the ash plumes. Home smoking and curing. Using the home smokery. The type of wood to use in your smokery is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal taste and preferences. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke and has a great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So, in summary, choose your wood logs with care. Okay, can I add the other one? And the smoking club. Cool. So, we have everything. Probably have to go back to that poem again. I feel like. Oh, hello. Who are you? Smoked food. So I'm not sure what else would have said something about what kind of wood to use. So let's go and plant one of the um, ash plumes because I believe we picked up those seeds. Hopefully, we did. What are you doing here? There you go. I asked him what is it doing there, and I'm pretty sure I'm the one who put it there. I mean, I had to have been. Okay. Okay, lovely little ash plume. I'm gonna go put you in the smoker house. But first, we're going to reread this little poem or something. May just be making things up at this point, to be honest. Cathermore was once covered, majestic forest and woods. When they came to the area, cleared most of the trees, using fire, fastening soaring on the moorland. What do we have? A poster, a lecture. I may need to go back and check those things from the other rooms. I don't believe there's anything on the seed log. Let's go put this bad boy up, and then we will go check things from across the hall. Wrong way. There we go. Hang out there, friend. Oop. Keep wanting to like jump and take shortcuts over things, but yeah. Okay, I don't believe you really had anything. There was that book over here. Potentially being the most devastating. Certain plants have evolved to flourish where forest fires occur. They possess tough shells, so that's why we need to know how to roast them. Surrounded by smoke from their natural habitat. Okay, so we need to know where they're. Oh, okay, no, we do need that. Nope, can't go that way. Where was that? I think it was out on the terrace outside. The thing that had where she found each of the seeds at. Is it down here? It's down here. Ash plume in Wisman's Wood. Should have remembered that. Okay, so Wisman's Wood. So we need to know more information about Wisman's Wood. Okay, so what was on that poster for Wisman's? Dartmoor all the year round. Dartmoor line. Into breathtaking sights. Poem. The lecture. Forgot about that little thing. Looking for botany. You pursue. Lectures for serious scholars. Okay. I could also just try them and see. I do have a distinct feeling I'm again missing something very obvious. We read that. Just looked at that. Poster outside. Seed log tells us where. Oh, this. Okay. I knew I saw oak somewhere. Okay, the ancient oak stand tall in Wistman's Wood. There we go. I just walked right past it again. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we need the oak logs. So let's grab that. I need another one. I did. Did that not work? I think it was work. Can you go down here as well? Nope. Okay, it may not be oak then. Maple, cherry, and birch. Let's read this whole thing. Okay. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's Wood. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time, though none can tell the scars that fulfill those trees in Wistman's Wood. Yeah. Okay. I watered it, correct? Looks like a little volcano. It's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna try the oak one more time. I don't know if I just goofed it. Everything I'm seeing makes me think oak, so I don't know if I'm doing it just incorrectly. I can actually stand here and watch it. It could also just be that I walked away from it. No, okay, you're trying to grow. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. We've got, the seed has to crack, but it can't because it's too tough. Wow, I'm so silly. Okay. Up the stairs, please. Okay, alright, we got this. I'm gonna compost that. We are going to... Can I take a seed? I have to roast it like this? That's weird. Yeah, you got it, buddy. Yeah! Yay! Okay. Crack. Germinate the ash plume seed. Amazing. Okay, we've got to go water it now. Or we don't. Okay. Awesome. Okay, now we should be able to do the oak wood. So we were on the right track. We just forgot a step. It's like, it's gotta be oak. It's like, there's no way it's not oak. Grow, baby, grow. Yay! Oh, you look so cool. Okay. Phoenix of the forest. Crow, the phoenix of the forest. I love it. The ash plume is a pyrophile evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. That's really cool. Ooh, a gatehouse delivery. We've got things. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna put this on the table out here. I feel like it may need to go there, but we'll see. Actually, we'll keep Dennis company. Gonna go get stuff. I assume the gatehouse is back up here where we came from. Ooh, the orchard key. That's exciting. J. Babbage and Co., ironmonger and proprietor of household tools. Dear Lady Green, we are pleased to deliver a new key for your orchard gate. We hope you enjoy the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again should you need further metalwork or decoration for the manor. Sincerely, John Babbage. Yay! That's super exciting, so we can go to the orchard now. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go just a little bit later tonight. I normally try and wrap up around 9:30, so I think I'm gonna go just a smidge later, depending on how it, like, what kind of pausing point we feel like we're at. Just with all the shenaniganery that happened at the start there. So pretty. Yeah, no, I feel bad taking away from it now. Let's stay there. Bye, Dennis. Have a good time. Okay, let's figure out where the orchard is. I believe it was outside. I have maps. No. Okay, let's see. Orchard is number 5. We are in the kitchen. Back terrace. No, that's back through the front. Oop. Out on the stairs every time. It's like real life when you try and cut too close to a corner and just catch your hip. Yeah, there it is. This is gonna be pretty. I'm excited. Peculiar petals. 2 new plants added. Here. So the pixie tears. This flower is closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. Wolf glove. The small flower has long tubular petals. How interesting. And then the chapter 3 clues. Oh, the religious blessing from the kitchen and the mysterious symbol wave around here. It's cool. I really like how, like, even though you've been into a room and, like, solved stuff in that room or, like, used stuff in that room, it all still, like, intermingles a bunch. But I like that it keeps you, like, bouncing back, and it's not just like, oh, done with the kitchen, don't need to go back there anymore. It definitely makes it feel more real. That's so cool. We're here. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. The wolf glove. High on the mountaintop so steep grows a flower that's hard to keep, its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. I'm excited to see what that one looks like. Oh, that little piggy. Hi. Oh, goodness. He's so cute. He's so small. Okay, we've got another gardening station out here. Let me open this as it's a shortcut. Oh, it is a completely new area. I love that for us. Heritage Orchard and preservation of endangered apple varieties. I don't think I've ever thought about the fact that fruits could be endangered. It's like it makes complete sense. I've just never thought about it before. Ooh, you don't look so great, my friend. Cider making and apple blending. Sugar, tannins, and acid values given per single apple. Nabi russet, Dabinet, Foxwelt, Brown Snout, Pitt Mason Pine, Cat's Head, Kingston Black, Greenups Pippin, Ford Peckover, Seymour's Delight, Bitter Green Streak, and Merlin's Mist. Those are really fun names. Okay, let's see. Mostly associated with orchards, so it makes sense the apple blending would be that one. One more. Okay, so that's, oh, okay. That makes sense that you're the Navi Russet. Those are cool looking. I like that art. Ooh, and even more. Okay, so we've got 4, 4, and 4. Which is so all of them. So there's there, and then over there. So we have to make cider for one. Is that how that one grows? Let's finish heading out this way and see what we've got over here. Ooh. Interesting. Got a red campion and the foxglove. Can I use you? Right, and then primrose, hyacinth, spring dance shrub, pixie tears, bluebell, and cradle fern. And then tincture of iodine, perfect for preparing microscope slides. Cool. Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cell of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They've lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. I'm sure like the one we're trying to grow. Like this guy. In the slide. So we would need to know which apples. And apples. What are we trying to grow? Pixie tears. That was over here. Okay, so it does not have the little green. So what is that? So that means it doesn't have chloroplasts. So it has to have the organic matter. So we've got to make it some cider. Cool. Man, it's interesting. Took me way too long to see that that was a tree. I was like looking at it like just too close and not as the bigger picture. The History of England for Scholars Advanced Classes in the Discerning Reader by A&E Strickland. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Ages during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting the family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it's thought that there may be undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Are we gonna find one? I hope so. Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I'm convinced it exists and we will find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. We're gonna find a secret passageway. I'm a sucker for a good secret passageway. Like, one day, just have a library with like the hidden bookshelf door. That'd be so cool. Here's Arabella. How are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentions you have been struggling to germinate the ash bloom. Have you tried making sure there's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Sincerely, yours, Charles Tucker, Esquire. Ooh, greenhouse. We've got the seeds. Yay. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I have found the following. There's like a tiny 54 right there. It's weird. The following amounts to work best with my different pots. I think that's the pot that we normally have. So we've got 97 grams. That's why we have to add stuff in the, excuse my nose itchy. That like scale thing in the like pantry area. So pot notes. Honestly, I don't know if the nursery rhyme is for that one or not. Yeah, so we'd have to measure out 97 grams of the cider, I assume. Ooh, gum tree. Lady Arabella, I have received your request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as a turbulent tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie, the builder. Thanks, Willie. There's so much to explore over here. Ooh. Didn't like that sound. Broken anemometer. Jeez Louise, words are hard tonight. Ah! Can I go back down? I don't think I should be messing with this yet. Okay, cool. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows? 5 windows? As long as I love how I'm leaning. Good lord. So that's gonna help me see any better. Ooh, okay. So we can go ahead and plant you. We'll plant a pixie tier. Water it. A little sprout. You go right there, buddy. Power wind research. Wind speed of 35 on third floor. Wind speed of 50 on second. 45 on the fourth. 20 on the first. Oh, buddy. 40 on the fourth. 25 on the fifth. Somehow my monitor is broken. There isn't a poltergeist in the tower after all. So opening up the windows in different ways give you different wind speeds on different floors. Mountaineer's Guide to Alpine Exploration. This is for the wolf glove one. Did we fall down a well? It certainly felt like it there for a second. Be sure to wear the correct gear when climbing. The winds in the Alps can be fierce and changeable. It's advised to wear thick, warm clothing and sturdy boots with good grip. I don't remember which. That's not what I want. Wolf glove. It had. So the letter from the builder, I assume, because we're gonna have to use the tower. Alpine weather, wind research. Maybe if the nursery rhyme is this one. Oh nope, that's not what I wanted. Nursery rhyme. Components is still there. I have to reread the nursery rhyme though. I truly don't remember what it said. Okay. I don't remember what mountain that plant was supposed to be from. Oh, oh no. The stickers are broken. Ooh, a key. For the painting room. Ugh, I did this to myself. Oh, hey, yes. Amazing. This circles back around. You in here? You could, Dennis. Take a second one for a second. Okay. I like that everything is starting to, like, circle so you don't have to run quite as far. That's nice. Hey, Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I've already written to the builder and hope he wants to sort it out. But as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you could find another way into the bottom level. I don't suppose we can. Dear Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We're so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you're busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Sure, it was a wolf glove. The Arabella Green from Botany Manor. Botany Manor set from Natty Golden. Ram. Is that the symbol? What about the Alps and the I thought for some reason we had that the like ram symbol thing from downstairs as one of the clues. Okay, that just circles back around. I don't know why I just ran all the way over there to put that thing down. Okay, we're gonna make fun friends. I'm with you. You are going to need to go this way. There's a place to put you in here. There it is. Okay, cool. Sit, stay, don't move. I come back, it's gone. It's like, oh, there is a ghost. Okay, this is about the tower. It's at 97 grams. So, and it was the it's about the hidden spots. Okay. I'm gonna go double check and make sure it was 97 grams. Yeah, for these pots. Gonna have so many random pots of this flower seed just hanging out. Right, I was thinking that that was the wolf glove, and it's not. It's pixie tears. Yeah, okay, so it does need to go in here. Or this way. I was thinking this was the wolf glove one for some reason. Okay. So you're gonna hang out up here. I'm gonna remember you're there so I don't lose you again. Okay, so we need 97 grams. I don't remember seeing anything about the tannins though. Or the acids. 60. So do we want to try like a knobby russet, cat's head, and a Merlin's mist? I think there's got to be more information though, like about the tannins and the acids. So with the sugars, it said 97 grams, which is cool. Add that. Cool. Okay, so the apple blending, chloroplast book, hot notes. Let me go see if there's actually more information in the pot notes, and I may have just not turned a page over. Just to be on the safe side. Nothing. Amazing. I'm not following amounts were test. Okay, so still 97 grams, but that's still the pot that we have. Yeah, I don't recall having seen anything about the tannins and acids. So I'm gonna see if there's any other configuration that can add 7, which I'm sure there probably is. Yeah. I assume we want to keep them low. So that one's low. Everything else is low and high. Okay, well, let's just not care about the tannins and the acids, and we'll just try and hit 97. So we'll do that again. We'll do Knobby Russet, Cat's Head, Merlin's Mist. Because as long as I mathed correctly, just debatable sometimes. 70, 97. Okay. So we want Knobby. You just go straight in. Okay. Cat's Head. Nope. Which I think was you. Cat's Head, yes. And Merlin's Mist is the blue one. Which is you. Use. Oh. Oh. Yay! My math was mathing! Butterflies. Exciting. Pixie tears no longer contains chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtained sugar through their roots, which is commonly found in the apples from orchards. Amazing. That's so pretty. Yeah, let's go put you with your friends. Yeah. We gotta go put you with Dennis. He's the flower watcher. Dennis, your windowsill is full. We'll put this one away. We don't need it anymore. Ah, we don't need the pot anymore. There you go, buddy. You're so cool. Ah, that's so exciting. Okay, so we've got one more flower here in chapter 3. Chapter 3. We've got one more flower. We found a good chunk of the stuff, or missing one thing, which I assume is in the painting rooms. Just got that key. And then we have 2 more chapters. So I feel like we're kind of like right at that halfway point. So I think this might be a good time to pause for tonight. And then we come back tomorrow. And then we're like halfway, and we might be able to just kind of zoom right through. I don't know if we can see how many. Ooh, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 in chapter 4. 1, 2, 3, and 3 in chapter 5. Okay, so that's 7. And I think we've done 5 so far. I had 1, 2, 3. Only done 4. Okay, so we're gonna push a little longer then. We'll finish Wolf Glove, and then so that'll finish up chapter 3, and we'll pause there because that'll be a little bit more of an even split in terms of timing. So we'll do one more. You know, the classic saying, "We'll just do one more." We're gonna go open the painting room, though. I believe that is gonna be the next step since we've got that key. Ooh, fun. Okay. The manor constructed in 1593. That's really cool. Servants' hall, lower floor, vestibule. Okay, so I was about to point to it with my hand, like you're actually going to be able to see that. So on the first floor, we've got the library, bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. So that is, yep. Okay, so the library, coming up the stairs, the library, we needed that 3-letter code for, and then the tree is blocking the hallway heading over to the bedrooms and whatnot. Okay. Discarded poem. My dearest Arabella, in gardens fair, you grace the scene, a flower rare. Your presence beams with radiant light, a lily's charm so pure and white. Your hands like petals, soft and fine, and tender touch, a love divine, and in your eyes a brilliance glows, as daisies fair in spring's repose. How I long to have you near, to cherish you, my heart sincere. Like roses freshly cut, you'd be the trophy of my home with glee. It's so cute. Look at all the little paintings. They're so pretty. I always love paintings like this that have like the color like just kind of washed and then like almost sketchiness of an outline to it. They're so cute. Flower are you going to be? The zoom feature. I'm waiting for when we actually need it, but right now it's just like I can't see. Dear Miss Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set on botanical field work, you might assist Professor Montague in his work on British meadow orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Linley's book Ladies, Botany, or a familiar introduction to the study of the natural system of botany. It's an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is a suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectfully, J.W. Surtees. Meadow Orchids Research Team of 1862, Professor John Montague, Anne Montague, Robert Brown, and Arabella Green. Awesome. flower painting in watercolor. Lady Arabella, I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennet into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In your service, Miss Patterson. Hi, Ignis. Hey, sweet baby. Want to come up? There's nobody in the bed right now. Maybe able to give you guys cat cam if she comes up. Let her do her thing though. Symbology, a study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols throughout the art of the world. Hi. Ooh. Oh, hey, that's the ram sheep flag thing. Agnus Dei, Catholicism. Interesting. Okay. Sure, we'll circle back to that. Let's see. There she is. Hey, baby. Okay. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Okay, still nothing new for that. Okay, so we know that the symbol means Catholicism and the scale, and then a map. So that's about all that we've got in here that I could see. So let's pop back to the kitchen. We'll see if there's something that we can measure in the scale. Okay, yeah, because it means Catholicism. Why that's on a shelf, I have no clue. Okay, what are we measuring? Do you think we're measuring? Can we measure the plant? Okay, I don't think we've even found this. Okay, so you're in here, which means you're down there more than likely. Yep, you're right there. Okay, let's reread this builder's note. Hi. Well, your sister's in the bed now, my friend. Staircase has collapsed in your absence. I've already written to the builder and hope he wants to sort. Though it can be difficult to pin down. It's getting in the way for research. Find a way to the bottom level. Do we have any plants? Because we can't get to that yet. Do we think? Oh wait, hold on. Let's go look at the map. That's got to be what that's for, is to let us know how to get there. Okay, so that's coming out of the pantry servant hall. Trying to get or not. Okay. I don't see orangery on here at all. So that may not have been the right train of thought there. Sports hall, kitchen. Do, 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 do. Are there any other maps in here? No. Arrows, can you not, please, buddy? Hey, my love. Thank you. Put my computer tower up on the desk because pretty lights, and why not? And he keeps getting up there and then just staring up at the ceiling, and I'm like, what? What do you see? Oh. Oh, hold on, hold on. Catholicism, right? Pastor holes. Because that was the pastors were having to hide because they were being persecuted. So what if we have to make this equal something in order to open the secret passage? So then, okay, so then what would you equal? You just put one on and see. Okay, I'm gonna go back and read that thing out in the gardens again. It's not the right way. That information on passer holes. I hate saying that. I really do. It sounds so bad. We'll read that information again and see if there's any numbers that pop up here. Okay, it does not appear to be. Therefore, some household with a secret room. They need to hide the priests. Many of these so-called crystals were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Owen. My brain, I swear, my brain tries to make puzzles where they're not sometimes. But there's 4 slots on the scale, so now my brain's like, well, what if it's spelling out Owen in some way? And I'm like, that doesn't feel fully correct. I find it one day. That's all that that says. That doesn't tell us anything else. But this is also something that we can interact with. So I don't know if this would be telling us anything. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apples. 1, 2, 6 butterflies. Hmm. Okay. Pretty sure I used you guys. Okay, let's see if for some crazy reason we can actually spell Owen. I truly don't know why that would be the case. But who knows? It could be a big brain move. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's what I thought. It's like there's no way. Okay. Oh, right. I'm just gonna see what we're working with here. Okay, it wasn't suitable for measuring her flower, the note said. There's something about the way that things are on the shelf. Anything special about the slots? No. Hmm. Okay, is there anything else in the kitchen that we haven't used? Ooh, gifted by Nicholas Owen. Okay, here we go. Blessed is this kitchen by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is the hearth with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be felt forever dear to those who serve the world. Nope, Lord, who seek their sanctuary. Remember the year of construction. For this, friends, is the key. There we go. Okay, let's go back to the map and look at the construction year. 1593. There we go. We got the brain moving again. 15. Nope. 90. agree. Yeah. Sweet. Ugh, so dusty. Got History Sleuth. Found the secret passage. Okay, this I said we were gonna finish this flower, but this part feels like it may be be going a little bit deeper than I thought it was about to, and it's already 9:50, and I do have work in the morning. So I feel like we come back fresh tomorrow, we keep pushing, and even then, like, if it takes longer than we think, we've got Thursday as well that we can work on it. We're not in a huge rush to get through it. I'm having delightful time. I'm I hate that we had so much chaos at the beginning, but I am ultimately glad we landed on this game. It's been nice, it's been fun, it's been cozy and peaceful. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just save it here, and we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll go ahead and keep pushing from there because I have a feeling that may be going a little deeper than I'm expecting it to go, and so I'd rather just go ahead and pause. Yeah, so are you guys enjoying it so far? I think it's gorgeous. Like, the art style is absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of really fun storytelling happening, and, hey, don't eat that, buddy. Thank you. But it's very, very cute. Uh, I'm interested to see what else is going to be popping up, um, in terms of the, stories behind the different flowers and whatnot, 'cause they've all been super unique and really gorgeous. Yeah, the music has been so delightfully chill and just, nice and cozy. It's been really great. Having a good time. Awesome. Well, thank you guys again for hanging out, and thank you again for, staying with me and hanging out during the chaos that happened at the start. I really appreciate you guys so much. But I absolutely hope that you all stay silly and stay safe, and I love you guys so much. Have a good night.